No question. Member from Nepean Carleton.
It is also to the Premier. This has to be the morning after the worst day in the history of your government. Yesterday, I say this because it was the worst and most scathing Auditor General's report I have seen in my 4 terms at Queen's Park. The Auditor confirmed that debt will cripple our government. Smart meters have increased bills for seniors and small business owners and families. Procurement policies have hosed taxpayers. But above all, since 2009, since you were the Minister of Education, this government has radically reduced inspections into licensed childcare facilities in Ontario, putting 29,000 of Ontario's children at risk. There is no Harper or Harris to blame anymore.
Question.
It's all with you. Will you scrap Bill 10 and put more enforcement into the regulatory regime for our children's childcare, or will you continue on this path of putting our children?
Thank you.
Minister of Education.
Minister of Education.
Yes, thank you very much. In terms of the accusation that you're making, I think it's really important to understand that Bill 10 is actually what allows us to fix some of the problems. However, with respect to the backlog in inspections, and we are doing the inspections, we have actually added inspectors, and we've already cut the backlog in half. With the assistance of Bill 10, we'll actually be legally able to move to a risk-based inspection system. But we've also been able to introduce a dedicated team of enforcement officers who are dealing with complaints against the home care, unlicensed home care sector, which means that there's an enforcement unit that is doing that work, again freeing up time for inspectors to deal with licensing issues.
Supplementary.
That's not adequate at all. We all know what this really is. It's a move to universal childcare, and we already know that this government has failed in its 4 mandates in order to protect children in licensed childcare settings. Today, there shouldn't just be one minister who should be asked to resign or who should be fired. There are actually 3. It's the Minister of Energy, the Minister of Economic Development, and now the Minister of Education for continued negligence under Bill 10. We now know both the Auditor General and the Ombudsman.
Order. Minister of Government and Services, please come to order. And the Minister of Aboriginal Affairs, please come to order. No, you are. Please.
Back to the Premier. This isn't just about education. It's about failure in energy, failure in public procurement. It's about failure in education. This is a government that has gotten it wrong, and they need to have some accountability. And their bill that they passed through the House the other day isn't going to cut it. So I ask her again, will you ensure that Bill 10 is repealed and that you ensure our children's safety by having more inspectors in licensed childcare settings and allowing those that are right now unlicensed to regulate themselves?
Associate Minister of Health, Long-Term Care. The member from Trinity Spadina, come to order. Minister.
Yes, thank you. And I'm not surprised that the member opposite wants Bill 10 repealed. They voted against it because they thought we should delete all the new enforcement methods that are in it. They wanted us to delete them. We believe that we actually should have Bill 10 and have the enforcement tools to ensure that all forms of child care, be they licensed child care centres, licensed home care or unlicensed home care, we want them all to be safe. You know, another thing that Bill 10 allows us to do is it actually allows us to carry out another of the auditor's recommendations. We will be able, with Bill 10, to require a vulnerable sector criminal reference check, which we have not been able to do previously. So with Bill 10, we have greater capacity to make sure that our children are safe no matter what form of child care the parent chooses.
Thank you. No question.